freshening up.
Right.
Getting for the festivities.
Using a wet nap.
You know what I'm saying?
Wiping the tip.
Getting
that fishnet condom. That's all you need.
Getting my fishnet condoms ready.
Yeah.
And I hear the lock on the fucking minibar get popped. And I went in there and her and all her friends was feasting.
Partaking.
I'm saying, well, I hope y'all got enough. I hope y'all got enough pussy payment to pay for all this. Because every bottle cost you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting there perplexed about my minibar because this was a while ago. I wasn't having no, I ain't having no chips. Yeah. So Tommy Hearns called me.
Oh shit!
And he said,
you said,
I'll translate. That bitch in there about to rob you.
Damn. Hilarious.
And shout out to Tommy. That's my man. We're just joking. But Detroit is a beautiful city, and we want Detroit to call in and let us know how they feel because we can help.
Right. Well, we got another caller from Detroit. We got Angie from Kentucky. She gonna talk about Detroit.
Angie from Kentucky is FOXX RADIO. What's cracking?
Other than the crack of your ass.
Holla at us, Angie.
Hey, Foxhole.
Hey, baby.
What's up, baby?
Angie.
You sound beautiful.
She do.
Sound
big. Give it up.
Today.
I'm good, baby. How are you?
I'm good. Thank God it's Friday.
There you go, baby. Me too. Amen. So weigh in on this, please.
Okay. I used to work in local politics here for years when I got out of law school. And if you know anything about Kentucky besides home of the Kentucky Derby, we always stay in some kind of political mess.
Right.
Whatever it is. Our governor's having affairs, and we always got corruption and money. But you hit the nail on the head when you said, Jamie, these guys are held to higher standards.
Right.
And they can't get so invincible that they, have no moral standards. They don't have no boundaries. They can do whoever and whatever they want.
Right.
And I'm so down with Obama. I'm in Louisville Women for Obama.
Right.
Louisville for everything for Obama. And I am pushing the Obama ticket here hard. And our primary's in May.
Right.
But right now, white America and all of non-black Americans looking at black people, black politicians, black legislators, black everybody saying, what y'all gonna do now?
Wow.
Just waiting for every preacher to misspeak, waiting for every politician to misstep. And so now's the time for us to quit showing out.
Right. Wow.
My thing about Kwame is he ain't even showing no remorse. That's one thing brothers got to know. If you wrong, you dead, dog, caught wrong. Your wife looks like she grabbed bust you in the head. You wrong. Then humble up and be like, okay, all right, I'm wrong. I want to keep my office. But we don't. We still want to show out, and not be remorseful.
Wow.
Right. Well, he's not remorseful because his wife isn't all that attractive.
Wow.
All right.
Okay. All right, Double D.
Yeah.
They took it to a whole different level.
He's going to do it.
You better not go to Detroit.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this because I really appreciate what you're saying. And I'll play devil's advocate. Are we being too hard on Kwame, or are we not hard enough?
But she said we shouldn't hold them. We should hold them to a higher standard
every time.
Why not just a normal moral standard?
Yeah.
You're fucking married.
Yeah.
All right. You shouldn't be getting your dick sucked in the fucking governor's office or the mayor's office. I don't even know what it is. You're married. I'm not even married. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like.
Have you got your dick sucked in there?
Let me ask you this.
I've had it in the courtroom.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this to our caller. What should we do right now in order to secure the fact that we take the right steps with Barack walking into the presidency?
We have to first of all get on our A game. Okay, everybody. I am a banker and I work in the white world, and everybody looking at me because I got Women for Obama in my office, and I'm in a Republican paradise.
Wow.
But they know I'm Democrat. I used to work for a Democrat, and I'm all about Obama. But, they waiting for him to misstep, for me to misstep. All black people as a whole, we all in the spotlight. And we just got to up our game right now, at least till we get him in the White House, and then we got to watch our backs and watch his back.
Right. Well, thank you so much, caller.
Appreciate
it's
FOXX
RADIO. We appreciate it. Got an album coming out soon. I hope you get it. We're signing everybody up for this album. It's going to be a splash. Man, we're trying to harvest 1 million people so that when we go out and drop this album, it's 1 million copies sold. Got some great songs on there. So we're gonna keep it tight. We're gonna keep it positive, and we're gonna do the right thing. Thank you so much, FOXX RADIO, man. It's serious. We got another caller.
Got somebody else from Detroit. It's a very interesting call. We got Dave from Detroit, and he works at a special place. Go ahead, Dave.
Hey, what's going on, boy?
What's up, Dave? It's FOXX RADIO, baby. Holla at us.
Hey.
Hey.
All right.
Okay.
So give us some insight on this, Dave. What's happening?
Listen, man, let me just let you, wondering about what's gone on over the years. Everybody's hearing about what's going on right now. Want to remind everyone, obviously, what's happened over the years. When he first got in office, there were all kinds of things that, were brushed up a little bit more because he was new. He was still hot at the time. He wasn't getting the attention.
Right.
But, he's got no fewer, or at least in the first couple of years, he had no fewer than between 10 and 12 of his, his friends, family, and so forth, working for him, right, as bodyguards, no matter where he went.
Right.
They were billing over 100 hours a week on the city dime for the first year that he was in office. Before that got investigated, now he's cut it back.
Right.
So.
But isn't that normal though? Is that normal?
No.
It's not.
No, it's not. You need 12 bodyguards at all times, all of them working 100+ hours a week.
Well, it is Detroit.
The city is what he pitches. But no, you got that, and what I'm talking about is just the money to the city. Morals are, you're cheating around on your wife, that's bad. But we got to talk about how it's affecting the city. You know what I mean?
Wow. Okay.
Dave, we wanted to get to where you work at, Dave, and who you work for. Where do you work at? That's really important.
That's important. Frankly, I don't want to say it because I work for a part of the government in the local county.
I understand.
Okay, so you work in the government. You really don't want to give us where you are, but okay, we understand. But you are somewhere where you really have the first-hand knowledge of what's going on.
True. Yeah. I don't work for Kwame. I don't work for the city. I work as part of the county.
In the know. You're in the know.
We won't call you Dave. We'll call you Davier.
Okay, we'll give you a fake name.
Yeah.
Client number 9.
Dave, I wanted to ask you, what are the current charges, or what is he being investigated for exactly?
Sure. Well, first, just as some background on what's gone up to this point is, you heard about the Lincoln Navigator. The issue with that was people started spotting him in the Navigator, didn't know why. The city paid for the Lincoln Navigator, a $50-something thousand car, when obviously city officials aren't supposed to be driving around vehicles like that. And it was actually his wife driving in it, not even him. He ended up having to repay that. Then they questioned him about not a couple $100, but several tens of thousands of dollars he had spent at hotels around the country on family vacations and personal vacations.
But Dave, let me ask you this though, Dave. Isn't that but that's regular politician stuff, right?
They get perks.
We're talking about stuff where he had to go back and admit that he used the city card on his personal time.
Yeah, because they're not supposed to have cards.
He went and repaid that money back to the city. It was in the papers for a while, but that obviously wasn't the biggest stuff. The more recent stuff is the Manoogian Mansion party. Well, it's one of those things everybody kind of knows it happened, but it's yet to be established. But
what the hell? It's a legend?
Who the hell knows? Is it an urban legend? Did it really happen? That's the debate. But here's what the allegations are with the Strawberry Girl: is that there was a party at the Manoogian Mansion, which is the family home of the mayor of Detroit. It's provided by the city.
Wow.
The woman involved, is a nicknamed Strawberry, was a stripper that was there. Supposedly, mayor's wife came home, found the stripper there, got upset, and assaulted the stripper with a baseball bat.
God damn!
I like your story. That's a great fucking story.
Yeah, come on, Dave. Come on, D-Bomb. Give it to her.
Yeah.
She filed police reports. The police reports, more or less, whether they existed or not, another caller mentioned that there was somebody, and it's true, a secretary from the office just filed an affidavit with the prosecutor's office indicating that there were police reports indicating exactly this, that the wife assaulted her with a baseball bat. Those police reports have since disappeared. They according to the police, no longer exist.
I need to try.
Wow, it's serious.
They on the grassy
Brought out the
knoll.
Louisville slug.
Is there anything that you could tell us right now, Dave, that we haven't heard that would get us excited? Because I like hearing bad shit.
Me too.
More negativity, please.
Did you see?
Strawberry was killed sitting in her car at about 3 a.m. with her boyfriend in the passenger seat. The shooter shot her, walked away, came back, and shot her again. Didn't touch the boyfriend.
Oh.
Sounds like a setup to me.
Yeah, he was in on it.
Wow.
Sound like Tupac.
Now, Dave,
he's not
Dave, let me ask you this. Do you think, in your opinion, in the